Youths go be the determining factor for 2023 general elections. Now Falz the bad guy talk am. Now we make up 60% of the registered voters. The decision na our own to make. My name na ADS. Make we run am as e dey hot, no time. Now watch this video.
Well, 2023 is definitely going to be a very major year for the whole of the country, and probably one of the most important years in our history, because we're at a very crucial point, at a point where everyone is angry, everyone is agitated, and nobody wants us to continue to go down this drain, down this very deep drain that we seem to be going. The youth, I can say for sure that the youth definitely want to see a new dawn. For me, I'm doing everything within my power to get as many people as possible to participate in these elections. I think what has worked against us the most over the years is the apathy. A lot of people have looked at politics as, don't really care, or my votes may not really count, what's the point? But now more than ever, I think people see that gone are those days. Now more than ever, people see that we all want the same things, and at the end of the day, if we do not go ahead to participate in these elections, then we cannot see that Nigeria that we actually desire.
That's my lawyer, actor, musician, activist and comedian Folarin Falana, popularly known as Falz the bad guy. Him na one person wey don dey vocal about welcoming a positive change in the Nigeria's political sphere. As he talk am for that video, this no be time to conclude say your votes no go count. This na that time everybody suppose step up to their civic responsibility of voting on election day, especially the young people who still have a long way to go with this country. The old ones go soon Africa. Now we dey here, now we get this country. So I'm going to dwell on Falz interview on Arise TV as he take touch 2023 general elections and the young people as the determining factor. Of course, one thing wey don become part of our electioneering process na vote buying. Na high level of poverty for the country cause am. People look out for immediate gratification and dem dey ready to sell their votes for any amount, even if na 10 naira. Politicians don weaponize hunger to make the art of vote buying effective. But all of that is about to change. People don dey well informed now not to mortgage their future for just few hours gratification. Watch as Falz the bad guy take talk am. Watch.
I think it's clear that these criminal politicians have consistently weaponized poverty against us. They've consistently used poverty as a tool to keep the people down, and that's what every single time, that's what they continue to exploit. That's what's coming back to haunt us, as we're seeing with all the security challenges that we're having all over the country. It's still the poverty and a lack of education, if you may, of these people, predominantly in the Northeast. That's what's making them to stand up and commit all these gruesome crimes. And at the end of the day, if they continue to weaponize this poverty, there will always be people like that, that will turn up on those days and will still sell their votes. But I think now more than ever, young people are more awake. People are looking at the long term. People aren't as myopic as they've been over the years, because it's been going on for too long. How long are you going to keep on coming and giving people that 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000?
Now so, it has been going on for too long. This is the right time to put a stop to it and have the Nigeria of our dreams. Now, a typical Nigerian thinking now say votes no they count. No now about who get money to spend or who get money pass. Now this still the weak people to come out vote during election time. But tell God say the electoral amendment bill has implemented direct transmission of election results to the INEC portals. Immediately the election process is over across all polling units in the country. Now, what thing we suppose do to make sure say our votes count in the coming elections? Here waiting Falz the bad guy talk. Watch.
On that day, when you vote, you stay, you stand, make sure those votes are counted in your presence. Be determined to protect your votes at all cost. I think that's the energy that we have now. Like you mentioned earlier on, just before we started discussing, there's a new energy that we have been breeding, especially since the NSAS protests. That energy has continued. It has spiraled into something else. There's a movement right now that's going on. If you like, you can call it a revolution. It just isn't being done by any violent means. But everyone is more alert now. Everyone wants to do everything within their power to change the status quo. And I think that, that's another thing that we can do to mitigate rigging that might take place. Be determined to go out there and vote, and be determined to protect our votes by all costs.
Bam! Make we stay back after voting until they count all our votes. You don't vote and go home expecting your vote not to be tampered with. Mbano now. The energy when we get during the NSAS protest, now the new energy invoke now. We all must do our best to ensure our votes count. Stay back and count your vote. Where you the run go? Again, you dey confused about who to vote come this next election. No worry. Falz don't give us guideline on how to make the right choice. Now the guideline be this. Watch.
I've always kind of vocalized that I'm in no way in support of the same old system that has brought about this rot. So anyone that's coming from this same system that has brought about this rot knows for sure I'm not going to vote for them. Everyone knows that. I've always said that. I think it's important for people to look to candidates, look at the people rather than the parties. Now, if you look at the people that are the front runners now, who has a proven track record of doing something for the people, who has a proven track record of selflessness, of honesty, of transparency, of wanting the best for everyone. I think these are the things that people should look out for. To put in the simplest terms, you can't expect that somebody that has been in this same rotten system all these years will suddenly overnight change.
Very simple. You don't do things repeatedly and expect a different result. The old system, they are allergic to new things. So, no expect anything new from the old system. This election now about personalities, not political party. Party ideologies not the work here. Since you know the work, then we work with personal ideologies. Vote for the candidates whose ideologies resonate with the Nigerian challenges. Now that candidate deserves our vote, not the one with money banks. Una dey hear me so? Finally, make up your mind to vote come the next election. Be intentional about this. Vote wise, vote right. Now, enjoy this situation report of the Nigerian state by our one and only Falz the bad guy. Enjoy it, and I'll see you again.
This is Nigeria. Look how I'm living now. Look how I'm living now. Everybody be criminal. This is Nigeria. Look how we living now. Look what we eating now. Everybody be criminal.
Nigeria. Just because I'm on TV now. Person who no get work is checking to see if my watch is original. This is Nigeria, whether Madam Philomena. Money vanish for your office, 36 million, you tossing an animal.
Follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.